good? Perfect. All right, hey, we're here just going to show you a little bit of the force plates and how we've been using it, mainly more for the return to sport ACL cases. We've used it for the MPFL, TTOs as well. But again, a lot of it, high percentage right now, return to sport stuff. Certainly might be some other ways to use it for, like total knees, things like that. So the big thing we kind of talk about when the patients come through is, hey, we got three main things the force plates are going to help us with return to sport. One being, hey, let's be a little bit more efficient with our decision-making process and confident with that decision-making process to send you back to sport post ACL or MPFL TTO. The second thing is it's going to help give us more or better in-depth objective information on where that case is at, right? Every 24-week ACL case might have some different or some deficiencies, inefficiencies in other areas. So getting better objective information for that athlete to know, hey, what else do they need to work on, i.e. more individualized home program for them. I think the third big thing that I'll tell them at day one or test date one is it's going to hold us all more accountable too, right? Hey, we found out where they're inefficient. Let's give you exercise that's matched that inefficiency. And then when we retest it, are you actually getting better, right? If they come in and say, I've been doing the exercises for 6 weeks, Josh, and they didn't get better, maybe we're not doing the right exercise. If they haven't done the exercises, again, accountability on the patient, then they need to just hit it. So giving us more confidence on return to sport, what they need to do in that moment, and is it working too? So that's it. We're going to go through the 4 current tests that we'll do along with some biofeedback stuff. So I'm going to have Josh kind of hop up here. We're going to run it live. So he's going to just do some biofeedback training. We can do some squat stuff. So when he stands here, you can kind of see, actually I'll measure him up so he's good. So you'll see a couple lines. Now he'll jump up on here. He's there. When he stands there, if he shifts to his right leg, that orange line will go up. That's his right leg body weight. If he shifts to the left, the blue line's going to go up. So just giving an idea of where that force is at. If he stands there, we tell him, hey, get these 2 orange and blue lines together. That's 50-50. We'll do early on biofeedback squats here. So if he squats down, we can train up on, hey, get those lines to stay together as close as you can to stay 50-50. And kind of work on that speed while you're getting them close together too. So again, a quick, easy thing, not just for ACLs, MPFLs, but ankles, knees, hips, to train biofeedback in the moment with that. The first test we'll do with ACLs, MPFL, TTO is the counter movement jump. So Josh will kind of go through that as I'm talking it through. He's there, hands are on the hips, drops down, jumps up as high as he can, comes back to tall, hangs tight. This typically will measure that for us and pull the information out right away live. He'll do a few of those. Perfect, looks good. Then we go on to the single leg jump, which is the same type of test, just single leg, jumps up, comes back down, hangs tight. Then we go to the other side. We'll do a few reps on each of these as well in the clinic. Patients will lose their balance a little bit. Balance with this test isn't as big. There's another balance test we'll do. That's number 2, probably my favorite right now for these cases. Number 3 is he's going to now do balance, where he's going to jump, use the hands. He's going to jump up, land. He's right there. He sticks it. Perfect. He do both sides. Now he come to the left side. Perfect. He nails that. That's the 3rd test. The 4th one, he's going to grab the box. We've got a predefined box. It's kind of like the first one. This is a little bit more of a confidence tester for me. If somebody's not confident on that leg, this is going to pull it out a little bit more. So kind of the psychology of the injury. It's going to do double leg jump down, up, holds that. Perfect. That's it. They'd go up. They'd do a few of those. That was 4 tests. We ran through it pretty quick here. It does take a little bit longer than that, but we're pretty efficient with knocking that through or knocking it out. After we get done, we'll go through the results with that. Again, a lot of key metrics there. So if I quit this, I'll kind of just quick show you a screen with his double leg jump move in the past. If you look here, again, we'll coach up patients on key metrics within a jump. That's the counter movement. We're looking for a certain percentage difference left versus right here with each metric. Again, kind of the idea of like the limb symmetry index testing, but we don't want too big of an asymmetry there. We can then use this stuff here to help guide our treatment process, home program exercise development, things like that. But the big part then is hey, we tested out 24 weeks, they're gonna come back in probably 4 weeks, so 28 weeks, we'll retest, compare, did it get better, did something get worse, what do we need to do to change? Again, hope that they pass at that 36-week mark. So that's that in a nutshell. Again, other things that we're maybe looking at using it for, there are lots of different tests that we can run with this outside of the 4, but some things may be coming down the pipeline for total knees We can do a sit to stand assessment. We can do a quiet stand balance. Again, kind of that early on in treatment to test down the road to say, hey, where are they making gains in relation to just treatment development? So that's the force plate stuff right now. Yeah.